My strength is made perfect in weakness. I used to struggle with that passage for a long time. I understood what it meant, the context where he took joy in his suffering, talking about the story of the Christ. But I still couldn't agree to that. I still couldn't agree to those terms. Like, no, I'm not gonna take any joy in suffering. I don't care what the reward is. This is what I'm probably thinking in my flesh. But I'm thinking, like, even at the core too, it's like a confessional moment. It's like a looking in the mirror moment. No, I'm not gonna take joy in my suffering. I'm not gonna take strength in weakness. No, I gotta be as strong as possible. We being oppressed. We got this going on. We got this many tests. We've been disenfranchised, this and that. No, I'm not gonna. But here's the understanding. It takes more strength to deal with weakness than it does strength. If everybody's strong, you can hide in the crowd. You ain't gonna know who aren't the more skilled players if your team's blowing everybody out. You're not gonna be able to spot any individual weaknesses. It takes strength. It takes strength to seek out areas of improvement. The strength is made perfect in weakness, because what the weakness is it's not an intention for you to stay weak. It's not, well, time for me to have a weak moment. This is where my strength is. No, it's not that. It's the opportunity that comes with dealing with the weakness that makes you even stronger than you was before approaching the weakness. What it is different weaknesses in you providing you with opportunities to be stronger than you were before. So we're not dealing with diminished capacity. We're dealing with an extension. The reverse of this principle is terror. T-E-R-R-O-R. Terror. Because what is terror? Well, spell it. Capital T-E-R-R. Or, in a sentence already that terror is not the beginning of, lowercase t-E-R-R-O-R. Terror is the opposite of strength being made perfect in weakness. Because it's like putting a cap. It's like putting a cap on your terror. It's like putting a cap on an error. Let me say, like an error as in a mistake. E-R-R-O-R. A mistake, an error, right? A mishap, a blot, an imperfection, right? A mark, a flaw. You're taking that mistake, magnifying that mistake, and giving that mistake more reach, more momentum, more pull, because it's terror. It's a T before error. Before the error, before the mistake, before the flaw, before the mishap, before the shortchanger, before the hoodwink, before the bamboozlement, before the cross, before the crossing, you got the mistake, you got the error. So right there with the error, right after the error, or right before the word error in terror, you have a cross, lowercase t being a dimension, a cross section within a line. So it's like providing an atmosphere for terror. This is what error becomes when strength is not made perfect in weakness. You start to take the mistake and magnify the mistake and build a world, a dimensional, a T, whether it be lowercase or capital. A capital T, that's the hangman's gallows. Look at the shape of it. And then the lowercase t, that's just an execution letter. Execution, the executing of error, the executing of mistake. Strength being made perfect in weakness is being strong enough to correct the weaknesses that are in you. Being strong enough to address the weaknesses that are in you. So what it is you're really relishing in the trophy, the reward for having conquered a particular weakness. So you seek out the parts of yourself that are weak, so that in that weakness, in the correcting of that weakness, you are made stronger. Super T Sigma of Sigma programming. Stay blessed, stay happy, stay thoughtful, stay mindful, stay relaxed, stay ambitious, stay motivated, stay inspired, stay in love, peace, and stay illuminated. Peace again.